Hi, I'm John Campia, the Movie Blog, and this is my quick 3-minute review of The Host. Now, The Host is a Korean film that just made a lot of news around internet circles because it smashed all Korean box office records. It's become the highest grossing Korean film of all time, actually. From what I understand, the movie is based on a true event that happened back in 2000 with an American military person in Korea dumping a whole bunch illegally of formaldehyde down the sinks that then went into the Han River. Those events inspired the idea and the story for the film. The film is basically a small creature is mutated by the chemicals and a few years later becomes this giant man-eating monster. Now let me just get right to it. In The Host, the monster decides to make his appearance. He's huge, he's monstrous, and he starts rampaging around eating people, and one of the people he gets is the youngest member, a young girl by the name of Hyun-so, and takes her. Her father, her grandfather, her uncle, and her aunt are completely stricken with grief, but for some reason the father believes the daughter is still alive, and the family joins him on hunting down this creature in an attempt to find the daughter. The Host is a fun movie. Actually, I've been looking forward to seeing this film for probably about 4 or 5 months. I've been really looking forward to seeing it. However, I've got to say that it didn't quite live up to the expectations that I had. I mean, with all the excitement and all the praise and adulation this film's been getting, I was expecting something a little bit more. The fact of the matter is, even though it's a fun movie and I had a good time watching it, the acting in it is pretty hammy. Look, I understand the movie's in Korean and, there's the whole subtitle thing and you can't really catch everything the actors are doing, but even I could tell the acting was a bit hammy. The visual effects at time were just absolutely poor, circa 1996. Some very cartoony effects shots. Sometimes it looks pretty good, other times it just falls flat on its face. The creature design is very unique. What brings up an interesting point here for me is that in watching The Host and thinking about the fact that it's a foreign film is this whole debate between foreign and independent films and Hollywood blockbusters. The Host gets an awful lot of praise and adulation from people in the online community. But when you really think about it, if this movie were done the exact same way, with the exact same script, the exact same visual effects, and the exact same acting jobs, except you replaced them all with Hollywood stars and it was done by a Hollywood studio, but everything else is the same, a lot of people would be saying this is a horrible movie. But because of the adjusted expectations, because it's a foreign film or an independent film, we look at it and just see it as a really fun, excellent, wonderful film, and there's a discrepancy there. Overall, I did like The Host. It was kind of fun, pretty cheesy, good monster movie to watch on a Saturday afternoon, but it's not quite the amazing film that a lot of people make it out to be. Overall, because of its enjoyment, I'm going to give The Host a 7 out of 10 on my scale of no-go and Roth. When it comes out on video in North America, give it a go. For the Movie Blog, I'm John Campia.